Hi, I am M. Nandini, Assistant Professor at the Department of Triple E, Tande Periyar Government Institute of Technology, Vellore. This video lecture is related to 3 points starter. So, in this video, we are going to discuss about what is 3 point starter, what is the need of 3 point starter, constructions and working of 3 point starter. Let's start with our topic. So 3 point starter. So 3 point starter is mainly useful to start the DC shunt motor and also DC compound motor. Starter is nothing but it is a protective device. The starter is used to limit the high starting current and also useful to protect the machine for machine from a damage. Mainly there are three parts are available in a 3 point starter. One is the L is called as a line terminal. It is always connected in a positive of the DC supply. So next terminal is the A. It is called as a armature terminal, and it is connected to the armature winding of the DC shunt motor. So next is the F, is known as the field terminal, and this terminal is always connected to the field terminal, that is the field windings of the DC shunt motor. So it having a 3 point, so LAF, that's why the name called as a 3 point starter. So next we see why starter is need to start the motor. So initially the back EMF of the DC shunt motor is 0. If it starts the motor, then the back EMF is then the motor will attain the rated speed, and also the back EMF will gradually increases. While starting the DC shunt motor, the back EMF is 0. So in the general motor EMF equation is E equal to EB plus IA into RA. This is the general equation of DC shunt motor. Here at the starting, the EB value is 0, means we get a equation E equal to IA into RA. So here from this equation, calculate the IA value. IA equal to E divided by RA. So always the DC shunt motor having a small amount of armature resistance. So if you are substituting a small value of armature resistance, definitely whatever may be the supply voltage, definitely we get a high amount of armature current. So that high amount of armature current will produce a high inrush current in the DC shunt motor. So due to the high inrush current, it may be produce a heavy spark while starting, and also it produce a heating. Due to that, the armature winding may get affected. So to avoid these kind of a problem, we put a starter to reduce the high starting armature current. Next we see the constructions and working of the 3 point starter. The 3 point starter having the three terminal, namely L, F, A. The L is always connected to the positive of the DC supply, and F is always connected to the field winding of the DC motor, and A is always connected to the armature winding of the DC shunt motor. After that, the line terminal is connected to the spiral spring through the overload release. At the bottom of the overload release, we have a soft iron piece, and then the spring having it consists of a starter handle, and handle having the soft iron piece. Then the entire that is a 3-point starter having a series resistance, and all the series resistance are connected to the armature winding of the DC shunt motor. So next, this is called as a no-volt coil. This no-volt coil and overload release, these two are the electromagnet. So when we are giving a supply to this 3-point starter, this two will act as a magnet. So the purpose of the no volt coil is used to hold the handle of the starter against the spring force. This is used to hold the handle. So if you are giving a supply, then the starter will move to the start 1 and 2 3 4 5 up to the run. So if it reaches the run, by using a no volt coil, this starter handle will remain in this position. So and also it is used to prevent motor from starting with high current after a power interruption. So if you are if the power may be interrupted or disconnected, then this electromagnet will get demagnetized and it releases the force. Then it releases the soft iron. Then the handle of the starter will bring back to the original position. So these are the purpose of the no volt coil. So next is the overload release. This overload release is used to prevent the motor from a overload and under voltage. So these are all the constructions of the 3-point starter. Next we see the working of the 3-point starter. So the handle of the 3-point starter can be moved from one stud to another stud, and this increases the speed of the motor and gets in the run position. It includes the mainly 3 points, that is if the starter handle in a run position means that is the DC shunt motor gets a full speed, and also the supply voltage in the circuit straight across both the motors winding. The total resistance R is totally cut out from the armature resistance. Then the handle in the circuit held in a run position means with the help of the electromagnet, that is the no volt coil, it can be coupled in series with the motor field winding. That is with the help of these no volt coil, it is connected with the field winding. In that incident turned off or dropped below a fixed value, then the no volt coil will get energized. By the act of the spring, the handle edge is released as well as pulled back to the off condition. At first, when a DC supply is turned on, the handle is in off position. This off position. Then the handle will move to the clockwise direction to the stud 1. The winding of the shunt field is directly associated across the supply voltage as the total resistance in the beginning. It includes the series with the armature circuit. If the voltage supply is unexpectedly distributed, then the no volt discharge coil is demagnetized as well as the handle goes to the off position, that is bring back to the normal position. If no volt coil were not utilized, then there will be a supply failure. If no volt coil is not properly worked, means there will be a supply failure. The handle would stay at the last start. If the supply is returned, then the DC motor will be openly across the supply. It produces extreme armature current. If the DC motor is overloaded, it will produce a large current from the current supply. So by using no volt coil, by using a overload release, the DC motor overloaded can be reduced. So for simply say, if your supply is given, the starter will move from a off position to run position slowly. After reaching the run position, the motor will attain their speed, and also the handle will bring the handle is in this position due to the magnetization effect of the no volt coil. So due to that the current flowing through the armature winding is also reduced. So if your supply is disturbed, if the supply is disturbed or supply is cut, then the no volt coil demagnetize and release the starter angle to the normal position. So these are all the working of the 3-point starter. So now we see the drawbacks of the 3-point starter. So to increase the speed of the motor, the field resistance is increased. Due to that, the current through the shunt field is reduced. If the field current is very low, means it produces a very low field current, will make the holding electromagnet weak to overcome the force excited by the spring. The holding magnet may release the arm of the starter during the normal operation of the motor, and thus disconnect the motor from the line. This is not desirable action. So to overcome these drawbacks, we design another starter that is called as a 4-point starter. So in this video we are discussed about what is 3-point starter and need of 3-point starter, constructions and working of a 3-point starter. Thank you for watching my video.